What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Dice Player 1. This is going to be a strategic roguelike where you utilize dice. So instead of obviously Balatro where you utilize cards, we'll be throwing dice, very similar to Yahtzee. If I had to give an exact comparison, it feels like it embodies what if we made Yahtzee into a modern day strategic roguelike, and just executing that flawlessly. I really have nothing but good things to say about this game, and once again, especially if you come from the Balatro vein of games, I think this is an easy recommendation with all the similarities those games share. But this game is very unique in its own regard, not only because of the dice, but all the other elements they add into the game, all the unique bosses that you go up against, and the way that those change up the gameplay loop. Yeah, this game has a lot going for it. So if you guys haven't heard of Dice Player 1, I am excited that I get to be the one to showcase this game to you all, because I was kind of a little obsessed with playing this game because it's so easy to hop in and out of too. So just when I had a couple, maybe 30 minutes to kill, this was the game I was doing it with every single time. But I took a decent break from this game just to obviously move on to other games. However, it's gotten numerous updates since then, whether it was optimization updates or real content updates. There was a Christmas update that I wasn't able to explore yet, and a Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year update as well that I have not been able to check out. Bunch of new dice in both of those sets. There was a new Christmas challenge mode, some other stuff, new resonances with that Lunar New Year update, and a whole new dice set. So I am so excited to check out all that with y'all. Gives us some new stuff to mess around with, so still keep it fresh, fun on this end. But obviously, if you guys haven't seen this one, this will be a very fun ride for y'all. So yeah, let's just hop into it. I appreciate y'all checking out the video. Obviously, as always, if you do enjoy, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to leave a comment. That's my number one. Make sure to leave a comment if you enjoy the video. I just like to hear from you guys. I like to talk to you guys about these videos. So even if it's the most minor thing of, oh my, I like the full, or this is the full, I like balloon a lot, I like polar bear a lot as a dice. Even if it's something that simple, I would love to hear it, because I'm going to respond, and we'll be able to just build that bond that makes video games so amazing. That's why we love these video games, because we can just share it and all have a great time and build special bonds around it. But yeah, I'm already going down nostalgia lane, checking out some of these old dice. We're gonna hop into a run. We're gonna game on. Let's hop into a run. Very similar once again to Balatro in that you have these different decks. So this is kind of like your deck. It's kind of is a deck building dice game, which is really really cool when you think about it. And yeah, you're going to have these different dice that you start with that kind of all have some kind of synergy together. So these are going to be very focused on the number 3. So you can do a lot of special stuff with that. These are all giving you extra money so that you have a lot of money to spend in the shop. I'm really low on that one because I like synergy a lot. So I want to be able to hone in on some special synergy rather than just get extra money, because once you have that extra money, what are you gonna, there are some things you could spend it on, but you'd rather spend it on making your synergy go super hard. But just getting more, at some point getting money becomes secondary to getting a high score. So I'm not a huge fan of that one. We have not unlocked that one. A few different ones unlocked here, and this is one of my favorites, the Demon Legion. This one is amazing and so much fun. We have to run that back just for old time's sake. So we got the 4 Seasons one, and this is going to be that Lunar New Year set. Gain 5 gold with New Year's goods. Okay, we may have to go this route just to showcase the most recent update. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna showcase the most recent update. So let's get to know these dice. So the spring couplets, all dice types plus 28%. If spring couplets left and horizontal or both on the field, change to plus 128%. The die only has 1 and 6 points. After this dice rolls, if the roll is 6, spend 15 gold in summer spring couplets horizontal. Alright, this dice only has 3, 4, and 5 points. When entering the board, the score multiplier for this round. Okay, so we want to summon those spring couplets horizontal. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it with these. We're gonna run it with these. Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's get to it. Whoa, that's Trump. Why they got Trump in here? New content. Accumulate a total. Oh, I have a bunch of stuff getting unlocked. Oh, you get the unique Lunar New Year music as well. That's going crazy right now. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so we're going to 3, 3, 6, 2, 1. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. I can use the skill of these. Has no points. Permanently destroy itself. Real-time target score. Wait, what? Has no points. Active skill. Permanently destroy itself. Build to 28%. Real-time target score. I'm not sure I fully understand that, honestly. We're gonna go for 3s, though. Oh, I rewrote the wrong ones. I see what I did wrong here. Alright, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Reroll the others. Small straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out of rolls, so I have to take the small straight. I do not get these. Do we want to permanently destroy it? Oh, it minuses your score. Okay. I'm not understanding this. Hopefully, they'll come to me, though. We could go for 5s, or we could go 1, 2. We could try to see if this can roll a 3. Alright, I'm nervous now. I don't like the chances of rolling that 3. And that's basically nothing, so we're gonna have to take our choice. This is already off to a little bit of a rough start. You can tell I'm rusty. The rust is oozing off of me. This. I could have sworn there was a number we wanted to roll on one of these. After it starts rolls, if the roll is 1, spend 10 gold. Oh, so we want this to roll 1. Let's try to go for 1s. So we're gonna keep the 1s, and let's try to get more 1s. And we do get 1 more 1, so we'll take the 4 of a kind, and that's actually doing things now. So yeah, we'll take that. We got through. And what are we adding to the team? At the end of each round, the number of dice available to choose +1. Gain 50 points after triggering 3 times. Destroy. I think I like this because none of these seem that particularly strong. So I like the idea of something that gives like a really good boost and then we'll be gone. Strange Tells is pretty crazy. I think we take that. I think we take this as well. And we go to one of our things with an active skill. Open the red envelope to get lucky money. Yeah, let's throw it on there. So that's our first resonance, and we're going to throw it on the red envelope because gilding, which is the resonance, when using active skill, gain 1 coin. We will be using the active skill of the red envelope because we want to open the red envelope to get lucky money. So I think that makes the most sense right now. We're going to open this blind box. We're going to get all of these when you do this. So Bloodsucker, we will definitely add. Whinstone can resonance twice when entering the board. Can resonate twice. And yeah, we're gonna add that. While on board, for every die that rolls a 4. Interesting. We'll add it. But yeah, where did it go? Why do I not see it now? Oh, there we are. Yeah, while on board, for every die that rolls a 4, current points -5, Abomination permanently +4 points. We can add that to. Ooh, we gotta get rid of 1. Standard die are obviously really easy to get rid of. So now we're good. We'll roll it again. Replenisher, when destroyed or permanently destroyed, minus current score, draw a die from the undrawn area onto the board. So yeah, I like that. Actually, we're not going to put on that. We're going to do it for the firecracker. It would be better on something that just gets destroyed but then comes back. Actually, I don't think it matters. And then, yeah, we'll do the Greater Summon Skull, because this die, when this dice rolls a 2, 4, 6, summon demon onto the board. That's super good. It's one of my best bullets. Well, without locking any die, all dice types gain 30 points. This is also good. That's worth adding right now. We are really low on, we used up all our money now. But that's fine. That is fine. Got some 6s here. When a card appears, we don't have a card. We drew all our firecrackers. That's not fun. I think we have to go for the 6s. We don't have a lot of options here. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we get to add a different die, which I like the idea of. Don't move all die on the board to the drawn area. Place yourself in the temporary area and perform an order roll. Draw X die from the undrawn area, where X is the number of the order roll with the order rolls. That's pretty crazy. To the drawn area. I don't think I want to use that right now. Alright, honestly, I think I do now, though.
No, 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 no.
Okay, I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. Alright, yeah, that wasn't smart. I did not use that correctly. I did not understand it. Don't be like me, don't be like me. Alright, we got some 4s. Got some 4s. We're gonna roll with the 4s. We have a coin still. We can try one more time. Did not get a 4. We have a coin. Is plenty enough though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a straight up large straight. But it's not worth much. Spend all gold to purchase New Year's good. I only have 5 right now. Do I need more than that? Interesting, okay. There's not really higher to go from here, so we're gonna have to take that. We're not doing great so far. I'm used to rolling through these first couple levels. We got the small straight right away. Do you think we just take that? Is the skill here? Oh! I did not realize it destroys it. Oh, yo. I did not realize that. Oh no. We're still gonna win this round, but goodness gracious. The mistakes on mistakes on mistakes being made. Try one more time for another 4. We get it. Alright, we're gonna advance, but this isn't going great. This isn't going great. I'm not understanding some of the die, making some less than optimal choices. Take that. Get rid of one of the last 2 standards. Okay, we have to get rid of 2. Alright, so here you can just add to the multipliers, like the different things you're trying to hit. So the 3s when you have 5s, when you have a full house. The small straight is adding a lot right now, but so are the 5s. I think I'm gonna take the 5s. Got the Empress here. Strength. I'm not liking any of those really. Transition. When entering the board this round, all dice types plus 50. Then place transition in the drawn area. Each time full house is achieved, summon an extra transition. That seems worth it. Let's get rid of some of these firecrackers. I'm not really liking that. Okay. So that knocked down the score a lot. Could do it again. Block some new content. Okay, could go 2s as well here. But I'm kind of fishing for a harmony. So let's fish for the harmony. Harmony, just as I said it. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? We still have another roll and I'm just gonna use it. We don't get the 3. But yeah, we're gonna take our harmony. And that's just gonna get us the target score right away. So alright. I'm seeing the firecrackers. Alright, I see they're super simple. Just use them to lower the score. They were just bothering me, but I get it. Perform a special roll, real-time target score while X equals. None of that's that good. That's a skip. 2 dice still have to go. Feels like firecrackers pop up every time. What else? Chariot was what I was willing to get rid of. Yeah, we're gonna get more firecrackers, so we don't really need to hold on to that. When gaining coins within a level, permanently plus X points to score. Alright, so this has synergy with the Chinese New Year's dice, so this has to come in. We gotta figure out some space for it. I didn't really like this, so let's get rid of that. We're gonna go here, and we will increase the scoring times to which one? Choice. And then we will. None of these are huge percentages here. For that reason, I think I'm gonna go choice. After re-rolling, this dice permanently gains 3 points. We'll take that. Which one do we re-roll a lot? Probably this. We'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. I think we just go to the next level. Let's save some coin. We're just gonna bam. Why'd they re-roll? I didn't even get to click nothing. Enter and board game. After accumulation. Okay, this dice only has 1 and 6 points. After this dice, if the roll is 1, so that really wants to roll 1, so let's instead do this. Doesn't get the 1. Let's try it again. Does get a 4 on one of them. I'm gonna take the choice, so that's just not a strong roll. I want to use those firecrackers. Guess I should have though. We could go 3s, 4s, or we can use an active skill. The red envelope, get lucky money. But this makes you go away. I'm almost certain. I don't know what we do here. Let's go 4s actually, because this wants to roll 4s. There we go. Yeah, that worked out. Then we'll do it one more time. This doesn't give us what we want, so we're gonna use its skill. Get the lucky money and then still take our 4 of a kind. So we're starting to get the vibes. We're starting to get back in the swing of things. That's how crazy that music sounds. That was cool. We got a full house from the start. Spend 5 gold to buy a firecracker onto the field. I will do that. And then I will use it. And then can I just do that again? Isn't that just broken? Isn't that just absolutely broken? I can just keep knocking that down. I'm not going to, but I swear that's broken. Yeah, we'll have it in the next one. Already have a small charade. So yeah, we'll keep that. When a card appears, oh yeah, that one wants cards to appear. I have to spend all your growth, that's scary. We're not doing that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5 more than we need 6. So I need to unlock that. Yeah. Don't get it. That's annoying. But the small straight still gets us to our target score. We'll take it and we'll keep it moving. Not too bad, not too bad. Even though we don't got like some amazing synergy right now, we're still making it, but there's a random difficulty spike I recall from last time, so I'm waiting on that. Ymir. Take him, I guess. Even rounds, draw 2 additional dice. Draw 1 additional dice each round. +1 reroll. I'm gonna do the Hex Tech Haven. It feels like we need more dice. I'm gonna start here. The Harmony multiplier, yeah, that's too high. We're gonna take that. The Rotting, when entering the board, this dice permanently gains 2 X points, where X is the current round number plus the level number. I guess we'll take that. I'm gonna do that though. And we can do that with, let's do it with this, because this stays entering the board. Yeah, when entering the board, this dice, each time full house is achieved, summon it to the board. So, and that should be entering, so that should be a little extra bonus synergy that we got going on there. Vermilion board for, it's all focused on 4s though. We do kind of want full houses now, so I kind of want that. Just got to think of what to get rid of after each roll if the board contains. That's pretty good still. So what do we want to get rid of? I think it's probably reserve. Yeah, it's reserve. Oh, maybe here. Think it may work that way. Let's see. Firecrackers. Ooh. So yeah, that's a full house. We're gonna keep that. No roll. That's just gonna keep coming in, giving us huge scoring. We're gonna bam. We're gonna bam. I think I just want to use all of them. Yeah, we're just gonna use all 3 of those. And see if we could get the extra part of the full house. We cannot get the additional scoring from that though. Use all our gold for that. We can do this. Say why not. I'll do it one more time. And we're gonna use those firecrackers. Knock that score down. Look how broken this is. This is so broken. That is insanely broken. We're gonna need it to get much harder if we're gonna be, alright, so the firecrackers are goated. I misunderstood. I didn't recognize your game, Firecracker. I apologize. You are goated. It is broken. You just have to keep getting rid of them though, otherwise you're going to, you'll have too many of dice that don't actually have an ability to score. Those all suck. Lovers. At the start of each level, summon love onto the board. When lovers enter the board, gain 2. All dice type gain 20 points till end of level. Each time lover enters the board, love. Okay. So you'd want multiple of these, and we're not going to be able to achieve that. So I think that's not worth it. Gain an additional 25% energy points. I'm not a huge fan of that. We're going to start here, per usual. We're going to go the full house. That is a huge theme of our dice deck now. The 6s seem like they're calling us here. Yeah, we'll take the 6s. I think that's a full reroll. Each time a die selection is skipped during settlement, permanently 30 plus points. Gain X points where X equals the current number of coins. That's for sure coming with us. It really wants to go on one of those bad boys. die is skipped during settlement, apparently +3. Not a huge fan. Warp though, on round 1, 3, and 7, summon warp onto the board. When warp is summoned, it gains. Yeah, so that's a for sure add. We love warp. And one of these, honestly, maybe. Unwilling without locking any die. Alright, we're not doing that anymore, really. When this dice rolls an ace, the active skill usage count increases by 1 time. I think I have unlimited on the only things I care about though. Yeah, and I think we could just keep going now. Threes and twos. Can we get these other guys to give us a 3 or 2? We get the 3. Just what we were looking for. Use our firecrackers. It's gonna knock that down a lot. Do get another 2 to make that an even nicer full house. We can get more firecrackers and just once again just do evil things. This is too evil. It feels unfair. Use it, use it, use it, and use it. Okay, so once it gets pretty low, it stops discounting it by that much, but that still is just gonna allow us to get past that so fast. But I should probably stop abusing that until the later levels should start. When coins are obtained within a level, gain an additional coin. Doesn't seem that good. I guess it's every single time though. That still doesn't seem that great though. Just 1 additional coin just doesn't seem that great. We could do harmony twice in a level. We can do choice again in a level. Might want to do 6s though. Or choice. I like harmony twice right now. We got a lot going towards harmony. Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep honing in on that. Not seeing the dice is destroyed, gain 1 coin. Yeah, not seeing anything really that is too great. So we're gonna keep moving. Woo-hoo-woo. Our score went a little crazy there with everything that got summoned in here. I kind of want to go for harmony instead here, instead of just the attempt at full house. So I know we got a lot in the full house cookie jar, but we got even more in the harmony jar. That will be harmony. Yeah, 5,100. That's definitely the most we could have scored. No need to even use any of this. That's just gonna get us through right away. So we're finally cooking. We're finally cooking. It's right there. We just used our initial firecrackers. We didn't spend any additional money to summon more, which is what I'm trying to avoid now. I want to save our money. That's a skip. Start getting a lot of skips. The firecrackers are still in our deck. Why does anything need to be deleted? Why is it going down? Not understanding this one, but I think I'm gonna go with Ymir. I didn't see a firecracker there unless I was looking too quickly as to why we needed to delete. Here is probably 6s. Yeah, that's an easy 6s. That was a bad one. We'll take the full house. It's the highest. Alright, so now the workshop opens, and this was a huge reason I wanted to save money, because the workshop is extremely valuable. Select a dice is used to summon a card. It gets an additional summon. When entering the board, permanently gains plus 2 X's. Yeah, so I could get a copy of that, which would be super strong. I kind of like the idea of that and get rid of some of these red envelopes. Yeah, I honestly like that a lot. Did I do it to the right dice? Yes, okay, I did. Alright, what else do we want to do here? Who else has been popping? Okay, Warp's starting to pop off too. But we're gonna get rid of one of the red envelopes, delete. We need to add something to it first. When this dice rolls a 2, 4, 6. Let's do that. And then let's do it for it as well. I want another duplicate. And then we'll get rid of another red envelope. And then let's go back one more time. Let's do some of the other stuff. Grant the selected dice 2 additional. 2 additional is crazy. Yeah, we're gonna do that here. Let's re-roll. When this dice participates in scoring, seems pretty good. We'll take it. Flip it again. Not glassware, we don't want glassware. Cycle, we like cycle. Awesome. I don't think you can duplicate the ones that look like, yeah, dice has already been processed, yeah, that have already been used by something. So once you click in one, that's the route you're going. Some of these dice are scoring a lot, so so I could put stuff on these duplicates. I'm gonna do that. Oh no, it's already been. Oh, I could just put another Renaissance on that. Or Resonance. Sorry. Let's just advance. Alright, so we're at one of the boss. This is Generous Mammon. Places his treasures on the board, and with a small price, you gain endless wealth. Mammon's treasure. This dice has no points and does not participate in scoring. Lose the equivalent 10% of the real-time score from the current score. Then, okay, I see. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Lose the equivalent 10% of the real-time score from. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. See, we got 4s as the most prevalent here. Is there anything that wants to score a different number though? I do not see anything. I don't see anything. We're just gonna use these right off the bat. Knock that down a few notches. Alright, there's the full house. But we could, we have a lot of dice here. I feel like we could play the harmony game. I kind of let's play the harmony game. Did we get the other 4? We did not get the other 4, unfortunately. But we do have a strong full house ready for us. So that works. We'll take that. Not going to use that skill. We're avoiding it like the plague. That looks like a large straight, right? 1, 2, 3. No, there's no 3. I don't like this roll at all. I'm not a fan. 2 5s though. Stick to that. We can hope this has 2 on it, right? Yeah, it rolls a 2. We can hope that we can hit this. We do not get it. 3 and 4 doesn't give us the 2, doesn't give us the 5. So that was a bad one. We'll have to go 5s on that. That was bad. Hate to see it, but we're still doing fine overall. We're still doing fine. We got the 6s and the 1s going crazy. Got our full house. We're not going to take it. We're going to try to flex, get all the 6s. Because I like to love my harmonies, but it's so far not looking good. We got to 4 of the 6s, but yeah, I couldn't get to 5. Still not too bad. And yeah, that was the last little bit that we needed. So we are there. So let's just keep on rolling. Let's just pick up the speed a little. Spin 50 coins, all dice types plus 100, all dice permanently. Mammoth scale can only be used when gold 50, as demons don't accept credit when gold's at least 50. Okay, that's cool. Her active skill to spending 50 and all dice types get the multipliers really strong, so we're gonna have to get rid of something for that. A whole nother additional dice each turn just seems broken. We're gonna stay on that vibe. It may be Pyramid's time to go. Maybe time for so long. But can we sing just one more song? Yeah, I think Pyramid needs to go. We're gonna start here. The choice up a lot. Or 3 or 5. I'm gonna take the choice. Enter on board the current round number. This is 1, 3. I'll add 2 to that. Burning, we don't want that. Cowherd. Interesting. What else do we want to do here? Can't do it to those, okay. Didn't think so. Do it there. We will also do that here, and that's probably good on that front. And then we just want more. There we go. Entering the board, put that on here. When on the board, summon dead rats. We don't mind some dead rats. That wants to see cards. Let's do it for that. Alright, let's keep rolling. Oh, I should have read that last die that was there. The rare one that was in red text. But I was moving too fast. So I'm trying to get through this run. Making some solid progress. Got 5, 5, 5, 5. We're gonna go for the... Alright, doesn't look like we're gonna get it. I'm gonna accept the full house, but I will still roll one more time. Because you get all those additional bonuses. I just realized how high the score was though. We gotta knock that down a lot. And we do that with those broken firecrackers. Like, that is so broken. I'm trying to think of how we lose with how broken that has looked so far, has seemed so far. Let's start with 6s, maybe? Yeah, good choice, good choice. Very close to a harmony, we're gonna go for it. And we don't get it. We also miss out on the full house, so that was a little bit of an L on that one. We didn't like that. We got 2s. We're gonna stick with the 2s. Don't get any more 2s. I think we're gonna get a full house no matter what, so I'm gonna still go 2s. Yeah, and we get the full house. So that works out. That is enough? Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. So we defeat that boss. Piece of cake. This was the one. Okay, place all other die with points 1 or 2 in the draw area. Expel the weak permanently. Oh wow. No thank you. That's crazy. That is crazy. Ghost. After the first roll each round, there's at least 1 ace. Summon a jack with 2 aces. Oh yeah, he's an ace guy. I don't think that really works for what we're going for, so I think I'm gonna have to pass, but cool little dude for sure. That's a cool little dude. Using the active skill, gain 1 gold. I don't think we need that right now. We could do the harmony again. We're not getting that many harmonies. We're gonna do it though, because it's just better than other options, but I don't think we're gonna get that many harmonies in 1 round. We're gonna keep going crazy with that though. And we'll probably build off of something here. think the universal here. Let's re-roll that. Trickery, we're good on that. The active skill, yeah, we don't really want that. We're just gonna keep going. I think we got what we need. Maybe firecracker time. That's a high score we need to achieve there. So we'll see if this is maybe the steep enough score that finally gives us some real difficulty. It hasn't been too hard so far. We do have a large straight, just right off the bat. But I'm going to try for the 6s. Yeah, we'll see if that works out. Did not work out so far. We're looking at 3s instead, but I don't really want to lean into 3s. I'm going to use these to knock that down. Don't want to lean into 3s. We are going to get another 6 and then some 1s. So not the full harmony, but that's a strong full house. That is a strong full house. Alright, we got 5s going here. Oh yeah, we got a firecracker. Let's roll it. Doing alright on 5s. Let's use that. That knocks it down so much. Fortunately, we are not going to get the yeah, we're not gonna get the additional 5 we needed. Dead rat stays, so that's actually really strong. Or not too shabby, honestly. So 6s or 5s. I'm gonna say 6s. Stick to the 6. I think maybe there's even 2 1s there. Sticking to the 6s. And we get the 6s. That's our first harmony. Let's go. And you can just see how much that's scoring for us. That's crazy. We'll take it. We'll take it happily. Let's go. We are running through these. The golden chicken out of golden egg tier dice box. It's really not bad, but I can't have something that's adding another dice that isn't like super strong, and that just is not that. So we're gonna pass, especially for how deep we are into our current synergy. I'm definitely gonna do the full house one there. And then we could either add to harmony. If there's full house here, I'd want to switch it up. Because we can have these games that we're not getting harmony. So it may honestly be the choice. Yeah, I'm going to do the choice as just a safety valve. Reroll here. We get rainbow light. That can basically be thrown on like anything. We'll do it here. Let's throw that again. We get another one. Throw it here. And I think we just keep pushing. Alright, 70,000 now. It's like 2s or 1s. 2s or 1s. We're gonna go 2s though, because obviously the greater summon skull likes the 2s. Does not like 1s. There are 2s. We have a harmony. We have a full house, we have a bunch of stuff. And yeah, we'll just re-roll the rest. And that is a pretty strong harmony. Oh, I forgot to use the firecrackers. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I forgot to use the firecrackers. Oh no. Oh, that could really come back to bite us, because that's a crucial part of our gameplay. Oh, that could really come back to bite us. Wasn't good either, so that's not a good start. That's a full house, we have to take it. Ooh, will those firecrackers come back? I need those. I think I literally sold not using our firecrackers. I may have sold. We'll have to do the 4s. Oh, here's our chance. We just have to use a good bit of gold here, but we're gonna have to. Yeah, we literally have to. Summon another one. We're gonna use all those. Yeah, thankfully we still had this as a safety valve. And we've already achieved what the score is now. So we are back in business. That was super scary. We're gonna do that. Roll those last couple of ones. We do get the no, we don't get the harmony. 4 and 4. So a really good full house. We take it and we keep it moving. That was scary though. I got a little scary there. But yeah, with these freaking firecrackers, I just don't know how we're going to lose. It's a little broken. Then just one more. There we go. Okay. I was like, what in the world? Alright, Spectacular Duel is too strong to pass up on. We'll be taking that. I'm not even sure we really need this anymore. I feel like we have a lot of cooler, better stuff going on now. Potentially. Actually, no, we still like the synergy that those are providing us, so it's probably Taskmaster. We'll get rid of Taskmaster. We have a lot on Harmony, so we're gonna do Choice. As far as the extra usages go, we're gonna go Harmony for that, though. Vector, Dead Rats. We like the Dead Rats. We'll use it there. I'll reroll. Hoarding. When gaining gold, this dice permanently gains 10 points. It's pretty strong. We got more Dead Rats. Is there anything that just needs something? There actually isn't. I don't have anything that can use that. So that is my bad. Because everything has something now. Yeah. Alright, we'll just keep on moving then. I just feel like anything's achievable as long as we have the firecrackers. Like it feels crazy with those. I don't think we have anything that cares, but absorbs 1 permanent point each time it participates in scoring. I think it's ones here. Yeah. We're just gonna do this from the start. Get another one. Lock that in. Let's keep going. We do get one more 1, so that is going to be a harmony, which is what we like to see. It's almost everything we need right here. Oh, giant firecracker, giant style. 1 section stronger than 3. Permanently destroyed self. Oh my god, this is so broken. We're gonna use it. Wham! I can't even. That's crazy. That's crazy. I guess we're supposed to save that though, probably. Challenge. To earn additional rhythm points, do you accept the challenge? Failure will not cause you to lose already earned rhythm points, so feel free to challenge. We're going to confirm. So we passed the initial section and beat that boss, so now we're in like this additional harder section. Yeah, so this is going to be against the upcoming Abyssal Phantom. You cannot enter the shop while in challenge mode, so adjust your dice set to your optimal state this turn. So yeah, we can't enter the shop while we're in this run, so we got to be ready to go. I got to get rid of 3 dice because this summons a bunch of stuff. Plays a frightening piece of music. I really don't want to get rid of those, so I think it's the red envelope. I think we just gotta let those guys get summoned each round. Yeah, we have to. Let's do this. I'll say the large straight. None of those are looking too great though. Here, we'll go the full house for sure. Let's lay out question. Do we have any workshop stuff we can do? I think mainly everything's been hit. No, actually not. Oh yeah, a bunch of things are lacking, like the star. Can't do it there. Universal that as well. I think everything at least has its full amount of resonances. But what we can do is let's go to the workshop and let's do something that gains an additional slot. Which one we want to do that for? Let's do it here. And then now that that has that, we can do this. And we can do reroll cycle. Bam. Alright, let's run it. Let's run it. We're gonna use those right away. Wait, why was I not able to use the last one? That was weird. I did not click reroll. That was weird. So we have the full house. I think we take it just to be safe rather than sorry. Just on that off chance we didn't get another full house if we only locked in the 4s. Not worth chancing. At least not in my opinion there. So we still gotta get a pretty high score. We're gonna lock in the 4s. And we do have access to the skill here that we we probably will use. Do got another full. I'm gonna go for the 4s. We don't get it, but we get the full house. And that's a pretty hefty full house. We're gonna use some skill. Alright, we can only do that twice. I should have probably not have done that. Yeah, that wasn't worth it because I forgot how little gold we have. We're not gonna really be able to do that later when it's going to matter more. So that was a misplay. That was a misplay for sure. Misplay for sure. We could go 3s here. This dice looks so cool. I love it. Got the full house here, and I'm just gonna take that. Let's just finish it off. Move on to the next one, cause I'll be on to the next one. All right. Rhythm earned this game. Clearing will award you 5. New dice obtained. Ooh, bunch of new dice. Oh wow, death. Loop. Attack. Oh, we got a bunch of new dice in here. Oh, that's super cool. Some Halloween ones. I'm loving all that. Nevertheless, though, that's going to be all that we have time to showcase within Dice Player 1. So thank you all so much for tuning in to the showcase of this really cool strategic deck building dice roguelike. I'm an enormous fan of it. Shout out to what K-Dream has been able to accomplish. They published and made this game, so it's just fascinating what these indie teams are able to do these days. Nevertheless, I hope you guys wishlist and check out the game. Link in the description for that. Leave a like on the video. More importantly, leave that comment like we discussed. I'll see you guys in the next one. For now, this is Optima signing out. Peace out. Y'all have a good one.